Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all. It's good to see Mike Oxford, Mike Oxford, Shia Lamb, Fulton Dimensional Lizard, Drunken Surfer. I see you guys. Cool Tactic, Adult Charlie Niner. It's good to see you all. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I've had a good week. It has been busy. I'm a bit under the weather, so I'm a little bit mellow. That is why. But we're back with a nice little hangout, chill stream. I guess that's what the kids call it, the chill stream. We're gonna have a nice chill stream, everyone. We're gonna do some call-ins. We're gonna talk some drama. I might talk about how things are going with all of you. How's life been? How are you feeling about everything going on in your life? Someone put a poop emoji in the chat, the poop emoji, which is nice to see. I think in terms of calling in, I can put the call-in thing open. It's quite ugly. I might change the colors. It's always like this horrendous red and blue, which maybe I'll do green. Maybe I'll do like turquoise.
What are you playing now?
We're just hanging. We're not playing games tonight. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling. You know. How's it going, Bimmy?
Oh, I see. I see. It's going good, man.
That's good. What you been up to?
Well, work's slow, so donating plasma for the trip, man.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Oh, shit! Hold up, cat medicine. Be back in a minute.
All right. Shillian Blast, do you have the Red Bull fridge before Ashton Surfer or after? Well, I don't know when they got theirs, but I got mine. I don't want to dox my family too much. My dad's retired of this, but it's probably okay. So my dad worked for a school in their hockey program, and that was an extra. I think like Red Bull donated to this, like gave it to the school as like a promotional thing, and it just ended up in his office, and he gave it to me. So I think at some point, it was one of the, I did not buy that. It was gift. It was like a thing that was like, it was a free thing that eventually passed to me. Oh yeah, that blue gradient looks a lot nicer. That's a way nicer color. I think we want to make it a more green. I'm thinking even maybe make it a little bit more for this pastel blue. Maybe like that, sage green. Oh yeah, that's nice. Makes it hard to read. Mr. Nelson stole it, I see. No. It's a nice gift. I don't have it plugged in right now. Got yours in 2016. I want to say I got mine in purple. Okay, we do purple. That's kind of nice. Vaporwave. Oh, hold up. We can do Vaporwave. We can do Vaporwave. That's kind of cool. Hey, Victorian Greyjoy, how's it going, dude? I think, I don't know when my dad got it, but I think I also got it. I got it like when I moved out to go to college, I want to say. Or maybe it was like shortly after that. I think it might have been 2015. It probably got them around the same time. It probably was also like 2016 that I got mine. So the answer probably around the same time. It was when we had both. Mine still works. I gotta plug it in though, and fill it up with drinks. It just hasn't had drinks in it forever, but you know, that's a project for I have to move the amiibo cabinet. You can see the amiibo cabinet back there. I have to move that to get access to the plug back there, which I will do, but I gotta start using it. What is this satanic ritual sound? This is the beautiful sounds of our peace be upon him, Joshua Faye Saunders, King Cobra JFS, who's no longer with us. I might skip the song though. You just didn't work anymore? I actually, so mine has been like leaking water when it runs, so I'm assuming it's probably on its last legs as well. I'll be surprised if it keeps working. I haven't plugged it in a while. I'm hoping I can maybe get working on. Probably it's gonna be bad. Might be a bad compressor, but honestly, I think the compressors on these are pretty standard. So if I needed to, I could just swap them out. You'd be surprised how easy it is, like, how many things use the same compressor, and it's just like a matter of switching the tubing out. I mean, you gotta do some soldering and shit. It's a bit of work, but I mean, soldering. I'm welding.
Soldering.
Yeah.
Oh, welding. Never mind.
Well, replacing a compressor in a fridge.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about. I thought you were talking about some like tech thing.
No. I mean, I could solder. I've got a couple of soldering irons. I'm not very good at it, but
Me neither. I managed to change a Game Boy battery out.
well, that's easy. That's easy.
And re-inject the save. I know.
That's pretty good. Maybe replaceable UNDC source to Freon. Yeah. I don't know if it's all that hassle, but it is kind of a cool thing. So at the worst, the light still works on mine, so I can on the fridge, so I can make it work. So Bimmy, in terms of Game Boys, the Game Boy, what would you say is a more wise investment if you want to play Game Boy games? Would it be wiser to do a Game Boy with a backlit screen, a GBA of some kind with a backlit screen and battery upgrade or something, or is it better to go for the analog pocket? Which do you think is better?
Let me think. It depends, because a lot of they didn't like about a lot of the Game Boy mods is they add that emulated look. They don't have that that one-to-one pixel layout, which adds that the original look. It might have changed, but if it hasn't, well, I don't know. I think you can. If you can get an OLED screen, that's gonna be better than the analog pocket. Of course, the analog pocket you can do more. You run NES, SNES, arcade games, so there's more you can do with it. But you simply talking about Game Boy, I would say a mod Game Boy with an OLED screen. OLED's just way better in every fucking way.
You probably can do it for cheaper than you can do for the analog pocket too.
Oh, definitely. I don't know if the analog pocket. I've heard there's like some new shit that's out that's like way better. I don't really give a fuck, dude. I got like a limited edition one because that thing it'll go for way more money if I sell it one day, which I probably will at some point. So I don't feel too bad about the purchase, but I think there's better stuff for the money.
That's fair. I just was genuinely curious. It was an actual serious question of which one you thought was a big better. I've got a bunch of emulator handhelds that I'm pretty satisfied with. Like I'm fine with the emulated look, So, and I've got I've got the couple. I've got an Amberdick and a Miu thing that's pretty cool, and then also you can just play on your. I'm fine. I can just play the shit on my Switch too. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, thanks for. I appreciate your candid answer.
Oh no! Well, you cut out for a second when you cut out for a second when you're asking it. I didn't quite hear all of it.
That's all good.
But yeah, no, I think I think just buy one and mod with an OLED screen. I feel like that'd be better. I've just been out of it for a minute. That's the thing. I used to really look at that stuff heavily, but I'm sure the market's gotten better for screens and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that's true. Victorian Greyjoy asked what games am I playing right now. I'm playing. I just beat Metroid Zero Mission.
That's good. I played that.
And what else was I doing? I was playing a bit of Dragon Quest XI. Just some basic shit. Nothing crazy going on right now. I was playing the new. Again, I'm getting ready for the final. I'm getting ready for the final Final Fantasy VII remake game, the third one. So I replayed remake, and I'm gonna play Rebirth for the first time. So that's about it. Cool Tactic says he beat Mario 3 yesterday. Now, Cool Tactic, when you beat it, did you consult the SMB3 Brick by Brick by Bob Chipman book while you were playing the game? So you can understand the cultural and important impact of that game while you were experiencing it. Bimmy, have you ever read Super Mario Bros. 3 Brick by Brick?
I haven't. I should. I call myself a Bob fan. I haven't read that.
You think you're in the Bob mob and you haven't read Brick by Brick? You know?
I'm a lukewarm Bob mobster.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, isn't it? It's like worse than Sonichu. Or no, that was Linkar's comic you were calling worse than Sonichu, I think.
Lightbringer, yeah. Well, the Brick by Brick's it's like a book. It's like an actual fucking. It's not a comic. It's an actual book. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Where he was comparing the console wars to Vietnam. That was his Vietnam.
Wait, he didn't say. I thought he said that was his 9/11.
I think he said it was his Vietnam. I could see it being his 9/11.
That'd been better. It was my 9/11. There was somebody comparing something super fucking benign to 9/11. I swear.
Well, 9/11. Well, I don't know. Like every time I have to get up to go to the bathroom, that's my 9/11. You know what I'm saying? Like that's such a huge tragedy and travesty.
Yeah, when you don't fucking remember. I remember that was pretty good criteria for if you're Zoomer or Millennial. I don't think I remember it, man. Of course, I don't have like a great memory of that far back, but yeah.
Someone asked me to wear the sunglasses. Which sunglasses do you want me to wear? I don't have any in front of me. Let me see if I got any. Oh, I do. Got these Macho Man sunglasses I can wear. I think they're broken, but yeah, they're cracked, but they'll work. They're kind of cool. Oh, the ones in my thumbnail, I don't have. The lens just popped out. I don't actually own the Pit Vipers. Those are I just photoshopped them in. So that's if I have a vest I can wear. I don't have a vest. Cool Tactic. I did not know that Super Mario Bros. 2 was different in Japan, and that the one they released in America was actually called Doki Doki Panic. It's a really fun fact. I had no idea. No one's ever told me this before. In fact, did you know that, Bimmy?
I didn't. I'm gonna repeat that to every girl I see in a bar now. What's some other fun facts? What are some fun facts to tell a girl in the bar? Very autistic fun facts.
Well, the Road to Perdition one is that's an obvious win. You know, that's a winner every time you do it.
Explain Mike Matei lore.
Mike Matei lore. That's almost like that's actually like you explain something new though. It has the fun facts to be something like they should just know. You know?
They should just know, okay.
I look like Vader.
Yeah, that makes sense. Women know what Mario is. Is Chris Chan mainstream enough to explain that?
Hey girl, do you consider The Rock to be a movie star? Unironically, that one works. I will say that's I don't go to bars to pick up girls anymore, but back in the day when I was trying to do that, the Rock one, it was only for my own cowardice that it did not succeed because I didn't pursue like the conversation further. But there was a couple of times that one actually pulled something. That's successful. That's a successful one.
Did Matt Jarbo think movie star? I know I probably like it's been beat to death, but like, does Matt Jarbo think a movie star is somebody you like?
I don't know what his concept is. I think it's to him the movie star has to be the main character in a major leading franchise or a starring role in a major.
Which he has been.
But he considers the ones he's been in to be ensemble casts, right? Like he
Okay,
like
is it actor who's famous for their starring leading roles? Yeah, what you're saying. Okay.
ask girls about Mr. Deadman. You should talk to them and ask what they think about the Thorpes. Is Zendaya a movie star?
Rock.
Gahoole? Yeah, Zendaya is a movie star. I don't think she's good. I think she's
Yeah.
a terrible actress. And I think she's a movie star by... She's a propped up movie star who's been pushed by people. Right? It's like she's an industry plant movie star, if that makes sense. Like she is only a movie star because the industry has decided she is. She's actually not a popular enough or quality enough actress to like bring people in.
And Tom Holland.
And Tom Holland. Tom Holland sucks.
Yeah, I can't stand him. I'm sick of seeing this nigga. Or some other niggas we're sick of seeing. Pedro Pascal, him, Zendaya. They gotta fucking go.
Florence Pugh. Not a fan of Florence Pugh personally. She's kind of ugly.
I don't know what that is.
She was in a number of films.
Oh, I see now. Okay. Nose ring. I don't really. I recognize her. I don't know what the fuck she was in.
She was in a Marvel film, and she was in Oppenheimer. She was
Oh, she's that fucking Thunderbolts chick.
Yeah. Sending Jared Leto
Who's
to
she in
Gary.
Oppenheimer? Wait, who was she in Oppenheimer? The commie chick?
Yeah.
Uh,
She's in every movie that made money. She thinks she's good. She was in Dune, Spider-Man, all the movies that didn't flop. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, Zendaya's in a lot of successful movies, but I don't think it's because of her. I think they're successful despite her. She's not a good actress. Someone asked me if I've seen / reviewed the new Spider-Man movie. So, I have it downloaded because it leaked online, the theater quality rip. It's not a cam rip, but like an actual screening, like the actual movie leaked online early. So I do have that downloaded. I have not watched it. I plan to watch...
What movie? Sorry, you cut out.
The new Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, okay.
Someone asked me my take on Robert
I was
Eggers.
going to watch the end credits scene.
The end credit scene? Who's in the end credit scene? Could it be... What if it's...
Well, I know it's leading up to Doomsday. That's why I'm wondering. And like the trailer for Doomsday, I mean, it looks so bad. Go ahead. You're answering the thing about Robert Eggers.
Guys, I think in the post-credits for Spider-Man, beginning of the Homecoming, my ass, they're gonna show the Buck Goblin. The Buck Goblin is back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Give me your take on Robert Eggers. So The Lighthouse is one of my favorite movies I've ever seen. I love The Lighthouse. I have not seen The Witch.
Very good.
I have not seen The Witch. So I can't actually give my full take on like all of Robert Eggers' movies. I like The Northman a lot, and I thought Nosferatu was also quite good. But I don't know. Nosferatu was a fun movie. I enjoyed Nosferatu, and I liked I don't think either the Northman, which I was very excited for. I don't think the Northman or the other one, the Nosferatu, was as good as The Lighthouse. The Lighthouse itself was really good.
I agree. I think it's because Willem Dafoe gets more screen time. Him plus Robert Eggers. I mean, he's in every movie since, but it's just, man, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like, I just have a feeling that's got to be one of his best performances. I'm not like a Willem Dafoe guy, and I've like seen all his shit, but that's got to be like a top one for him.
It's just it's such a simple movie. Just two guys trapped on an island. You know, it's really good. It's just a simple, great little setup.
It's shot in real film too, right?
Yeah, it was. It's good shit. No, Cool Tech says he loves The Lighthouse, and The Witch is great. I didn't care for Nosferatu because of Lily Depp. I do want to watch The Witch. I am gonna try and watch. I should watch it. I do love his other movies. I like Nosferatu. I didn't think Lily Depp was terrible in that. And I thought the movie was actually pretty okay. I thought it just wasn't. Something about it just wasn't. I think it's just the setting was weird, if that makes sense, and where it was located was weird, which I guess were the changes to the original book from the movie. But like, I don't know. Autism Truth has said Gahoole has passed away, but I'm still alive. You're talking to me right now. Bimmy, Who do you think they should add next to the MCU? I want to know your take. Who do you think we should make the next character in the MCU?
Who should they add? Power Gamer 310, the gold leotard. Like, I think he's definitely the one they need to defeat Doctor Doom. Did you see how he took down like Dark Sonic?
Yeah, I did see that. I think they should put a different character in. I think they should put the Loco Bandito, the comic book character.
Loco Bandito.
The Loco Bandito should go into the MCU, and they should recast Pedro Pascal as the Loco Bandito, so he has to play and he has to do all the stuff the Loco Bandito does. He's got to rape the
He'd
school
be great
bus.
at that.
They would add Deborah Wilson as Storm. I hate heel flips. How's it going, dude?
Deborah Wilson, Pro ZD.
Oh my god, we gotta have Pro ZD as Magneto. He's gotta be in the concentration camp only. Just those scenes. None of the rest of the scenes with Magneto, just where he's in the concentration camp.
Okay, I'm skipping it to the end credits scene. I want to see what dumb shit they have in there. Did you watch the trailer for Doomsday?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think?
Looks like dumbass.
I mean, like, look, we hate those movies, but like, I mean, be somewhat charitable, because I think even being charitable, it looks really bad. And a lot of the fans are saying that too. There's a lot of people like really hating on it.
It looks like dog shit. It looks so dumb.
It doesn't even look like remotely interesting. I kind of want to watch before just hearing about it. I was like, huh, I guess I'll watch, see what it's like. But like watching the trailer, it's like, man, I'm not even interested to like even watch a fucking camera rip of it, because that's probably what I would have done.
We're gonna when the movie releases on digital, whenever it leaks in a high quality online, I'll watch it. But that's it. I'm not gonna pay to watch in the theaters. Spoonie as Nightcrawler.
No.
Spoonie as Nightcrawler.
Who should Drew Wario play?
The comedian from Watchmen. Rapist.
Who would Doug be a good? Oh, if you could cast Doug in anything, what would it be?
Professor X.
That's a fun one.
Doug
Professor
Walker.
X.
The bald.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, I mean, you just say that because he's fucking bald.
I also think he's really intelligent and smart.
It's true.
And I think if his wife sat on his legs, she would put him in a wheelchair.
Whoa! Come on, man. You just killed your future collab with him.
Doug Walker was born to play Lex Luthor. That is true. He'd be a great.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Are the X-Men movies better than the MCU? Honest question. Yeah, they are better. They're better. There's at least a couple good X-Men movies.
Pass.
Well, I liked First Class. I mean, the first two X-Men movies, like from the beginning, were good. And there's a couple of the Wolverine movies. There's at least a couple of like X-Men movies that are good. Whereas like, I can count the number of good MC movies on one hand. Really, maybe it's like two, maybe three. I don't know. I don't like the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogies, so if you remove that, there's really not much going on in the MCU.
Were the X-Men movies as quippy? Like, were they as quippy as MCU movies? I'm trying to remember. I mean, I know there's like some slight comedic moments, but like not as bad. I thought
there were some characters that were quippy, but most of the characters were not like that. P. Diddy as Blade. P. Diddy?
I could see that. I mean, just not facial wise. I don't know about acting, but
no Diddy.
Harvey Weinstein. Who does he play? Magneto. Him from Magneto.
It's Big Harv time. Surface says Clayface looks good. I haven't seen the trailer for Clayface. I am worried about it though. I fear the James Gunn-led DC universe is off to a horrific start and can't be salvaged. It will not.
Is he directing that though?
No, he's not. But he didn't direct Supergirl either.
Okay.
And Supergirl ended up terrible. And but he's like the executive producer on that one. And Supergirl looks bad. Supergirl was bad. I thought the Superman movie from last year was terrible. And this, I don't know. We'll see how Clayface is, but I don't know. There's not really a good chance that this will be good.
I really hate the fucking phrase "go woke, go broke" because it's like it's so back and forth. But one thing that seems consistent is movies like Supergirl, like movies like that, they fail all the fucking time. Do you think they're gonna learn their lesson? Well, then again, Captain Marvel, didn't that one actually do well in the box office? I thought somewhat.
It didn't do terrible, but then it did like okay. But then the sequel did really bad though. The Marvels did really bad.
Yeah, but overall, those films like do fucking terrible. Like the fucking girl, I mean, like I don't know. I'm just surprised. Like when are they gonna be like, all right, guys, like this shit isn't making money.
I think the thing is, like, you could have made a Supergirl movie that was good, or the thing is, you could have made that movie good. And here's what I'll say: I don't think that the main actress who they cast for was even like that ugly, right? Like, if you see her in some stuff, and she doesn't look that.
She's
bad.
Australian.
Yeah, but she's been in stuff that she doesn't look hideous and stuff.
Well, she looked good in Superman. That's what blows my mind. She actually looked kind of hot in the fucking Superman movie.
But then the way they've shot the movie and the way they've directed it, it looks so bad. And they give them the same talking points, right? It's like, oh, this movie's for the girls, and guys, like man-child will just complain about anything online. Like, no one was calling her ugly online until she said that, oh, people are gonna call me ugly online. They're gonna complain about it, right? And it's like, until that point, that wasn't happening, and just like everything about it just looked really poorly done. But beyond that, like, you could make money with a hot female superhero movie. There's no reason you couldn't, but when the girl ceases to become hot, it just becomes the problem. You can have a girl boss movie as long as the girl's attractive. The Odyssey did a ton of money. Hollywood's we're gonna take all the wrong cues from it and think woke is back. I didn't see the Odyssey. I didn't go watch it. I didn't want to go see it.
Did the Odyssey is it making money so far? Probably is, if I were to guess.
It has. It's made a lot of money. It was pretty successful.
Yeah. It's definitely towing a line. Like, you can make shit woke or whatever. I hate that fucking term. It's kind of a grifter term or whatever, but you definitely can make movies with those themes and make money, but, like, I don't know. I don't know where the line is, because everybody likes to say, like, people are definitely fed up with it. There's no doubt about it. But, like, they're not that fed up with it, you know what I mean? Because, like, even my dad, who constantly uses the term woke all the time for movies, he'll watch, like, more of that shit in theaters than I will. I don't fucking go to theaters to see any of that shit. Like, I'm more put off by it than he is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Different generation, I guess.
Someone says, say what you want, but Harvey would nevertheless get to Zendaya fatigue levels.
Real. Earned 123 million its opening weekend. Is that pretty good?
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
I figured. I just don't know to what extent it's good. I figured it's good.
Yeah, it's
surpassed 400 million domestically. Okay, so it's doing good.
It's a good movie. Perez Hilton for Event Horizon remake. No! Did you see the Perez Hilton video, Bimmy?
What?
The video of Perez Hilton.
He's done a lot of shit, hasn't he?
What?
No, I was saying he's done a lot of shit. Like what? What is it? What are you talking about? My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Well, if you probably don't go search it out, but like he flayed himself basically on live stream on TikTok. And
huh?
He cut himself. Flayed.
Oh, filleted.
He fucking cut himself up and bloodied himself everywhere. It was really fucking fucked up. But he peeled his skin back and shit. It was cutting himself all over. He was so bloody. It was so gory. Yeah, it was really fucked up. I saw the village and it's like I haven't seen something like that in a long time. That's awesome.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck that guy. Not because he dogs on celebrities. That part's actually kind of cool, but just because he's a insufferable fag.
Ooh.
I always look at people like that. Like, I have my prejudice about those people, but it's like, dude, even if I didn't have it, I wouldn't. These are just people I'd never want to hang around.
Who Perez
just wouldn't want to hang around him, even if yeah, like those types.
Yeah.
Trannies, fags, like any of those types. Like in one of my fucking groups, there's a guy like that. Well, not like flamboyant, but he's like gay, and he's just like, it's like, dude, I do not like this guy. Just not somebody, even apart from his degeneracy, just not somebody I'd ever want to fucking hang around willingly.
Yeah, fair enough. And he was a good friend. But yeah, no, it's just been a, it was all really. I saw it on Twitter yesterday, and it was a really fucked up video.
I want to see it. I don't. That sounds awesome. Let me see.
Go look it up.
Why do I never get to see the gore when it fucking hits Twitter? Like, The fucking like it was so hard for me to find like the Kirk shit until a friend sent it to me. Like how are you finding gore on Twitter? It seems like
I
everybody finds
just
it but me.
I searched Perez Hilton on Twitter and it
Oh
popped up
God.
immediately. It was the first video.
Okay. How bad? You know what? I'll just find out for myself. Oh, that? I saw that image. I didn't know that's what it was. What do you do? Wait, I'm very confused.
You have to watch the video.
Oh, it's just an image. Oh, okay. Show me the video. It's way too slow for this. Hey, I was gonna ask. I was like looking earlier at like home theater projectors. I'm curious, what's your take? If you had like not insane budget, but like let's say I gave you like a 10 grand budget for like a home theater room, would you go with like a really high quality OLED TV, like a 77 inch, or would you go with like a projector,
I'll go with the TV.
like a good laser one?
Depends on how big
You
of a
would?
room. Depends on how big of a room. To be fair, like
As
'cause,
big
like,
as you want. That doesn't have to factor in the budget. Okay, reasonable, not a fucking like actual theater space, but I mean like
well, no,
I
because I
don't know.
mean,
Like think like a rich doctor's basement.
yeah,
Room
because like
set up
it.
for that.
I would say this, like, I would almost say getting a projector might be more fun because then it's like a movie space, right? If it's just for watching movies, where it's
Right.
like a great home theater is like also you play games in it, you know. But like with a big TV, it's a lot more versatile. But if I have like a $10,000 budget to like put in like tiered seating with like recliners and shit and a popcorn machine, right? Like that's a dedicated room with a big projector screen and a big nice projector with a media computer attached to it. Like I would probably say that would be more fun because then you can have movie nights with people and they can come over and it's just like movie nights, or you watch YouTube videos on it and hang out.
Right.
That seems like a more, because then you're not making just another, cause like a TV room, if you have like a nice TV you play games on and stuff, that's cool. But like it's nice to have a dedicated space for just watching movies, because then like you can turn the lights off, turn your fucking phone off, and like this is just where I watch a movie tonight, and like turn your fucking brain off for a bit. That honestly seems like more fun to me. If I had the space and limited and like a great budget to do this, I think I would do that. But if you don't have the space for it, I think a TV is better than a projector overall for like a general purpose thing. Is my answer.
I think for gaming, the TV wins like an OLED. I'm thinking like OLED versus projector at this point. I haven't seen what a laser projector looks like, but there's no way it's as good as
No,
OLED.
it's
I'd be
not.
shocked if it was. Not that it's not good, but having an OLED TV, I'll be honest, I think for games, fucking amazing. Like games for some reason have more of those dark scenes where it stands out. For movies and TV shows, honestly, I feel like projector's better probably, especially when you get that movie feel at home. Like you get the same movie experience essentially, because if you're sitting close enough, it's gonna look the same as like a fucking massive projector far back. But I would say for movies and TV, I would go with projector. But since I like games and movies, I would do the OLED.
If you only have one space in your house for gaming and movie watching, you want a TV. If you have a space, if you have like a video game room and a movie room, if you have one of each, then you do a TV in the game room and a projector in the movie room. Does that make sense? That'd be like,
yeah, that's what I would do if I had the money.
yeah, if I had the money in the space, I would do one of each, because that way it's like they're two separate zones, and like the TV rooms for like watching TV or like, you know, and playing games and like, you know, stuff, and then it's like you got two separate spaces to do two different things. Depends on the room. Cool. Yeah, and that's
well,
depends
and
on
also,
the type of room too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also the focus. I get what you mean, because like, okay, let's be real. If it was like an all-in-one, I was using the projector for gaming, I'd have like several consoles out. I have several game controllers like the Rock Band stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It wouldn't feel like a theater room, but like having a dedicated room with like, you know, doing the full shebang with like the curtains. I mean, as much as you can do reasonably without like actually in a whole theater room. But I think like having a room, yeah, no game shit around, just movies. I think it's a lot cooler.
Yeah. And have like a storage. I have like a cabinet in the back where you could like put like shelves on the walls for like DVDs like in between and stuff and all that. It'd be kind of cool. People have asked some questions. Someone says, I've had a home theater projector for years and it's one of my favorite purchases. Expensive. A projector with nice lazy boys. It's a good one. Someone asked, "Are you a Rolling Stones or Beatles stan?" Between the two, I prefer the Rolling Stones. I am wearing their T-shirt. I do not have any Beatles stuff. I think Beatles are kind of fucking overrated. The problem is I don't think
Same.
the Beatles are bad musicians. I like a lot of their songs, but like, there's a certain type. It feels, it's like the kind of band like your mom listens to, or like, you know, like they. I wouldn't call them, you know, I don't know. I don't like go and listen to the Beatles like casually. Whereas I would put on a Rolling Stone song just to have fun with and listen to it. Now, what asks you, which one do you fap in? That's a good question, Bimmy. Which of the two is better for masturbation?
The theater room.
The theater room.
The theater room. That should be so fucking obvious.
Now, why is that obvious?
Like recreate a porno theater? Because you can't. It's an experience that you can't have anymore. Porno theaters used to be a big thing back then. Like you can't do that anymore. You don't see much of that these days. As fucking Paul Scalis would say. Yeah, you don't see that anymore.
I
yeah,
think the answer is
room.
actually the gaming room, because then you can get your VR set up in there, and you can do the VR and the 2D porn. You get both, so you have to consider that. You're not. Fuck, I don't know. I don't watch porn, so I don't know what people do. I would never fucking watch porn in a room that like other people would be in. That seems so fucking gross to me. Like,
yeah, it is.
That's like, if it's like the theater room where like my kids and like my family are gonna like come, you know, watch movies with me. I don't want to be. I wouldn't want that for jacking off. It's so gross.
You want to desecrate it.
Yeah.
But let's say you're a single guy and you have that theater room. You do like the taxi driver thing, and you bring a girl up there to watch porn.
That's a terrible. That's like, what the fuck?
I don't know. It's an old nostalgic movie. Be like, hey, you like Taxi Driver? Probably wouldn't work. I don't know. Women are freaks nowadays. Maybe it would work. Who knows?
Howard Hughes Naked Theater is a proven schizo dungeon. Anyways.
Oh, real quick, I want to say about the Beatles. I feel like they're like, considering how massive they were back then, that shit they said also about like gonna be bigger than Jesus and all that or whatever. I feel like they're not that relevant nowadays. I hear like Journey and like classic rock way fucking more than I ever hear Beatles. I can't recall hearing that much Beatles stuff, and it kind of irks me. That fucking movie yesterday, remember that fucking Indian guy's like, oh, imagine somebody came out with Beatles music today, they'd be fucking famous. Like, probably not, actually. Probably not at all. I'm not saying they wouldn't have mild success, but like, they act like that music is like the most godly music to ever grace this earth, and like, if someone came out with it today, it would be as big as it was then. I assume what happens in the movie, he gets super famous, right? Like a fucking sensation.
Yeah, so part of the reason that's not true is because, first of all, music today isn't determined by actual musical ability, it's determined by look, right? And stuff. It's like you have to be like a hot girl or an attractive dude to like make it big as a music or thing, or someone. You have to have a good voice, right? Like, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter how good you are at playing the Beatles song, you have to have a good voice. But also, I would say this. Part of the reason that's the case, that it's not as relevant today, is because the Beatles are super restrictive on where you can do on like streaming their music online, and they were like super reluctant to like enter like the digital music era. So their music was and they wouldn't like let people play it on the radio that much either. So they like kind of like phase themselves out by being too protective of their music and not letting people, you know, listen to it online and stuff for so long, and like making it hard for that.
Yeah, doesn't Apple own it or something?
Yeah, Apple owns it or some shit. So it's like, it's not, I don't even sure if the Beatles music is on Spotify or anything. It's like not culturally relevant because it's not accessible to most people. So it's kind of like less relevant than people who are, and you don't hear like the Beatles on like the radio or like I never hear a Beatles song on the classic rocks radio, even like an old time music station, right? And I listen to that in the car a lot. That's like mostly what I listen to. I never hear Beatles songs, even though they're super popular, right?
Right.
I don't know. Opinion on death metal depends on the death metal. I like some death metal, but I don't like love it as a genre. It's not what my preferred. It's not my preferred go-to. I would say that. You ever listen to Screamo? Baby, you ever listen to Screamo?
Screamo? I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's like an emo. It's like but like that. But that's how they sing. But it's like a kind of like an emo.
Oh
thing.
No!
I knew these kids.
That one guy we used to talk to, Fools, would probably know about that.
I knew a couple people in high school who would listen to like Screamo covers of songs. It was really obnoxious. Now that's what they would like play all the time, and it was like, really difficult to be around them because I just like cringing my fucking face out every time they played the songs. But I put up with it, you know, because I just wanted to hang out with people, right? And I didn't like hate the people, but like they had this like this screaming music was like so bad. It was so bad, like I couldn't stand it. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, not my thing. I mean, I've never given a fair shake, but like, dude, it's probably been a fucking years since I've ever heard anything. I mean, I know I've heard at some point. I just feel like it was when I was younger. That kind of stuff. I mean. Oh, dude, I found the video of Perez Hilton. That's crazy, dude. He's gonna look like a villain after this. That's awesome.
My girlfriend is blackmailing me to watch the new Spider-Man movie on a scale of 1 to 10. How bad is it? I haven't watched it. Tell her if you want to watch, you can watch it at home because they can watch it at home for free because there's a torrent of it online. I think.
But is it a cam rip or is it actually good?
No, it's a fucking like DLP rip. It's an actual like the thing you'd see in the theater. It's not a cam rip.
Oh.
It's like an actual high quality like fucking copy of the movie you can download and watch right now. It leaked online. Same thing happened to the Mario movie.
The new one?
Yeah, Mario
Or
Galaxy.
the original?
The Mario Galaxy movie I was able to watch
Really?
At home. They like did the full like I think like some Russian play scripts because I think Russian theaters are having to like import these like DLP things essentially to pirate them. So people are just watching like pirated copies of movies in Russian cinemas, right? But yeah, no, I was able to watch like the Mario Galaxy movie the weekend it came out at home with like the same quality.
Is it really? Did I miss it? I'm looking again for the after credits scene.
Oh no,
No
never
spoilers, right? Apparently, there's some leaks that came out. Like a lot of people are treating it as true, but I don't know. It's probably bullshit. Also, if it's like early script, a lot of that shit changes from what I heard.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, enough of the Perez Hilton thing, but I want to say this one last thing. Imagine being the officer that had to handle him. I don't know if I would do it, man. Think of it, a gay guy covered in blood.
God.
What do you do? What do you do? Do I need to explain why that's so bad? I just thought that was the last I'll say on it, but like, the literal bio weapon.
God, that's fucked.
I think I would have just shot him, honestly, because apparently he's telling the cops to shoot him. I would have been like, look, man, I don't want AIDS. I'll take my chances in court. All right, enough of that. But oh, come on, after credits scene, let's see it. Yeah, it's so weird, dude. Doomsday. The lineup is so bad. Oh, okay. Here's the after credits scene. That's it.
What is it?
It says new Spider-Man sighting, location unknown. It's like a little like GPS thing. Or wait, hold on. Oh, it's going to space. This is a really shitty after credits scene. Oh, because they're doing that multiverse shit. Dude, I fucking hate multiverse shit. Fuck that. Never liked it.
Mario
It's worse
1993.
than time
I like
travel.
the original, the classic Mario movie with Bob Hoskins. That's a good movie. Someone's asking me to get Daimo on. Daimo's dead.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not Daimo.
Daimo is dead. There's no way we can get him
I know
on.
I'm not. I know I'm not the. I'm not even trying to be co-host. I just see you're on. I just joined.
Mr. Cool, would you play the game Color a Dinosaur? I don't know what that game is, but I don't know. I don't know what that is.
We play ethnic cleansing on stream.
SeaWorld rated? I haven't been to SeaWorld. That's not true. I've been to San Diego SeaWorld. It was okay. Kind of fun.
You haven't been to Orlando SeaWorld?
No, I haven't really been over to Orlando much lately.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I
Well, I was
haven't
gonna say though, like it's like the cheapest though. I'm surprised you didn't do it when you first moved because like it's legit like way cheaper than Universal or Disney.
Oh, Waterworld. Oh, I love Waterworld. The director's cut of Waterworld is one of my favorite movies. On a scale of 1 to 10, the director's cut is like an 8 out of 10. Is Riss living on the mean streets? I don't know. I don't know. He's not living on the mean streets. Riss is doing better. By the way, I don't want to speak for him. He might call in later. I don't know if he will. But he's doing a lot better now, guys. So he's all... Things are on the up and up.
We love wrist.
We love wrist. We love the wrist.
By the way, I hadn't talked to you since I watched last year a Rental Family. What'd you think of that movie?
Oh, I love Rental Family. It was really good. Really good Brendan acting.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I liked that one a lot. That was a really good movie.
I want to be like Brendan. I want to be like old in Japan and banging hookers.
Bane.
Bane hookers. Yeah, that's like I look at my movie list. Like the only good movies that came out in 2025: Rental Family and Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. I haven't seen that yet, but I know it's good.
I think the film Obsession sort of mimics an Australian film Talk to Me, but it's not as good. Overrated. I haven't watched Obsession. Worski's 100% achievements on Color the Dinosaur. Is this some kind of pedo thing? I feel like weird. I don't know. I feel like I'm being like duped into saying something bad by accident. Bergonia was in 2025. Okay, I like Bergonia. Sector City 1 month update. Sector City 1 month update is that I need to work more on it. It'll be out when it's out. Bronx and Bribe, I have a secret Rocket League Discord group. I don't know if that's true. F, yeah. I'm gonna get to it. It's just it's been a rough month.
Oh, Godzilla -0. That's one movie I'm looking forward to this year. The
Oh
most
yeah,
probably out of everything.
I'm very much looking forward to that. That's gonna be good. Someone asked me what my most recommended sitcom of all time is. A live action sitcom. I don't know. That's tough. I'm not a big sitcom fan. I don't tend to watch them that frequently. I guess probably Seinfeld is the answer.
Is Malcolm in the Middle a sitcom?
I guess it is. I guess I would prefer Malcolm in the Middle over Seinfeld. I guess I'd recommend that.
Same.
But in terms of, but if you include animated sitcoms, I would say King of the Hill is my favorite animated sitcom. I really love King of the Hill. I'd recommend. I think that's a better show.
God, that new season though.
I know it's really bad. The first new season
so boring.
back was pretty good actually. Got any model kits you want to buy, but no, you shouldn't. Yes. So I want to buy a Lehman Russ, and I also want to buy a Commander Yarrick or Commissar Yarrick. I want to get Yarrick and a Lehman Russ for my guard army. I'm also looking forward to the new Orc models that are coming out for the Codex. Specifically, I want to get the new truck because I don't have an old truck. I missed out on that, which is kind of a shame on my part. But I want to get the new truck when it comes out at some point. I don't need to rush to get it. It'll come to me when it comes to me. And I want to get the new Warbikers, and I want to get what's his name? They just announced him for Orcs, the new model. I'm gonna pull this shit up. Oh, Nazreg. Yeah, I want to get Nazreg. Here, I'll show you guys what Nazreg looks like. Give me a second. Here's what Nazdrag looks like. Hopefully you guys can see this. But yeah, I run Bad Moons. It's my main orc clan. I have a Bad Moons army, so I really want to get Nazdrag. Place to give me a Total War too, which is kind of cool. So there's your answer. I've been eyeing a Grimgore Ironhide mini. What does Grimgore look like? Oh, fancy orc Warhammer? Oh yeah, he's cool. You know, I gotta say, if I'm buying Grimgore Ironhide, and my options are Failcast, or... I mean, how much is he to buy if you want to buy my Warhammer? I don't even see he's available to buy. Big Boss the Black Orcs. He is metal on eBay. You can get his original model was metal that converted into Finecast. You can get the metal model on eBay I'm looking at here. Here, I'll show you. Give me a second. This is like 25 bucks plus 20 bucks shipping. It's like 45 bucks, but that's probably how much you'd pay. I mean, that's really expensive for an old metal model, but you know, there's a couple other of them listed on eBay for the metal versions. Get Laughing Daimon. The Daimon is not available. That's all I'll say. He's not around right now. Oh, my light died. Got these bar lights for underneath my desk. They're pretty cool, but they do sometimes die, so I gotta charge this one. No, that's not that bad. I was thinking it'd be way more. But yeah, I would just get I just buy used metal, and I wouldn't buy a bother with Finecast. Someone asked my relationship with DJ Axel. I don't talk to him anymore. Get Adam
DJ Axel? Never heard of him.
Should we call Adam? Should we call Adam?
Yeah. Summon the Adam. Was he your roommate, by the way?
Adam? Yeah. Back in the day. Get Queen Elena on.
Gross.
No way.
Where does she shop at, by the way?
Oh, fucking... I think Primark's what we were saying. Or
She's
B&M.
like, I'm really rich. I buy Apple stuff, and she's
The
like,
email
showing fucking
subscriber
earbuds.
at
It's
3,
like, wow,
2.
earbuds. Oh, it's wrist. Hello, wrist.
Well,
Wrist?
yeah.
Wrist!
This is, it's me.
It's
Hallelujah.
Wrist!
Call the SPC. What's good, chat? How's everybody doing? How's it going, Gahoole? How's it going, Bimmy?
Man,
Going good.
it's great now that you're here, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, better than all your year.
It's a
Okay.
You're the
Christmas
lifeblood, man.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I don't-
buddy.
I'm not.
No,
being,
for real.
I'm not joking. I'm really happy to hear you back, man. It's good to hear you.
All right, well, I do appreciate that, although you don't have to felch too deep. Has Wrist overcome or whatever we had to pray for him for? Yeah, you could kind of say that, I guess. I don't know. I heard you talking about a 40K, so I wanted to just pull up and like.
Oh, talk 40K.
Yeah. However, like I don't. Like, what do you think about I was reading some of the rules. I wasn't reading like the rules for the new editions, but
Mhm.
There's like a website that has also again, Chad didn't hear me. What's good, Chad? How's everybody doing? Was fracking. Like it seems like a lot of them, and I haven't played 40K for for forever, just because like I left a bad taste in my mouth. But it seems like a lot of the model profiles are very samey. Is that the case when you played the game? Because you probably played more actual games.
I played
more actual games than me, right?
I've played a lot of 10th. Because I was in a Crusade in 10th for a while, which was awesome. The Crusade rules have been consistently good since forever, because Crusade is just a really cool game mode. Although they've changed Crusade a lot for 11th, both by making... So, like, when you buy, like, your mission decks for 11th, you also get a Crusade deck at the same time. So, essentially, anyone who has, like, the base rules for the game will also have a Crusade rules as well, like, right away. But they made Crusade easier and more streamlined, and they're less long. So it's kind of like they made Crusade a little bit less good, but they made it more accessible. So I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I haven't tried it out, so we'll see. But I will say this, yeah, a lot of the model stuff can feel pretty samey. I don't know. So stuff obviously feels different. Like an Orc Boy feels very different than a Space Marine, right? But a lot of the stuff within the Space Marine range feels very similar, except for except for obviously weapon loadouts are a little bit different. I think the real problem is like because they've streamlined rules so much, like the different weapons don't feel as unique, I would say. But they've made some changes to make it better. I don't know. I've only played one game of 11th so far. Actually, not sure. I've played 2 games of 11th. And both have been fun, and I think there's been a couple of changes they made that made the game go faster and more fun. And I like the whole terrains are objectives now instead of circles on the map. So, I mean, there's some improvements. But also, we're pretty early in the edition, so we'll see how codexes make things flesh out. Like, I've heard they're going to make Space Marines toughness 6 instead of toughness 5. And Terminator's toughness 7 or some shit. Like, I think it's what they're saying, which will completely change how the game is played.
That sounds kind of... I know it's probably not compared. Like I played it Jesus Christ! It was like that was the game that got me into fucking wargaming when I was like fucking 10 with my dad.
Yeah.
I played like fucking 3rd edition, man. Like fuck. Like what the hell? Like it was a total different world back then.
Yeah, you had fucking blast templates and shit back then, and it was a lot more like detailed, but also then a lot more in depth, right? Does that make sense?
It was fucking. I mean, the whole game was like fucking insane. I don't know. Warhammer has always been like a fucking. I never really got to play fantasy, which I kind of regret. Any version. I hate random charge shit. Like that. Like I get why they do it. Like I understand. Like thematically why. Like you're a part of a fucking. You don't know whether like as a charging block of infantry whether you're gonna like complete the thing or not. But it's like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I never played original fantasy. I played a decent amount of. I played some AOS. I've read the rules for Old World. The Old World rules look good. You should look into that if you want to play that sometime. I'd be down. You can play on the Tabletop Simulator sometime if you want. It'd be kind of fun. Maybe we could do a stream. We could do a little battle stream sometime. That could be fun.
That would be pretty lit.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I definitely would have to read the rules though. Yeah.
All the rules are contained in a book, so if you get the PDF for the book, you should be fine to play the game. You just have to read the rules.
Right.
Whereas the one thing I will say that's bad about 40K now is all the rules are split across. Like, not all the rules are in the app, and not all the rules are in the rule book. So you have to have both. So you need to have both the 40K app and the rule book, and the codex to build your army list. You need all 3 of those to play the game properly. Because there's some shit that's not in the core rules.
Right, you're actually like a literal librarian, like flipping between different grimoires, like cross triangulate.
But it's really I find it really inconvenient because you have to both reference the core rules for stuff, and then you also have to go to the 40K app for other rules, especially per unit rules, and which is fine. I just wish it was one. I just wish you could have one or the other. Which I'd be fine if you just had to read stuff out of a book, or you just had to read stuff out of the app. Like it'd be really super easy. Especially nowadays, you just have everything in the fucking app and have all the rules and everything. You need to pay for the app, whatever. I get that, but like, you just put everything in the fucking app and be golden, which they could do.
But that's probably GW just being fucking Jewish. Like,
yeah, really.
I think that's probably GW just fucking. There are other games like fucking, like. I mean, it's not the same thing, because these are more like sort of skirmishy games, but like stuff like Malifaux and like War Machine, and they are nowhere near as big as like fucking GW, and like they have free applications.
Yeah.
Like that you can use where you get like all the rules, like like so I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I just
that
wish
doesn't seem like sorry. No, go ahead.
I just wish it was one or the other. I wish it was either all the rules are in the app, and even if you have to pay for the app, which I think is kind of Jewy, sure. Even if you pay for the app, I'll pay for the app, because it's a fucking big company, it's a big game, I get it. I would pay for just the app rules if I didn't also have to then reference the core rules book and the fucking mission deck and everything else. It's a lot.
Right. You would expect it just to be like this, the concise, like, go-to, like, one-stop shop, right? Like, yeah.
Or everything should be in books. If you want to make everything in books and physical stuff, I'm fine with that too, but don't make me mix and match. It's just too much.
Yeah.
Cool
Tactics says that's why I like Bordenheim and Necromunda as verticality in the rules and the training is more fun. Yeah, like even something like Kill Team probably seems. Chad King, hail risk, hail our people, hail Iowa victory. Well, gosh, guys, don't give me a fucking triumph over here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like conquer the Gauls. You know what I mean? Like, please. Yeah. But I love Doki Doki. But yeah, I definitely like. Have you done Kill Team at all? Wait, what do you say? What do you say, Vinny?
Doki Doki Panic?
Oh yeah, that's Doki Doki. That's that game. That's the game that was, Super Mario Brothers 2. It was originally Doki Doki Panic in Japan.
You bastard! You insufferable
cool
bastard.
Tactic. One thing I will say, which I like about 11th more than 10th, is that the terrain building stuff. They have a bunch of different layouts that you can use, but also it is very much encouraged. Like, you have like terrain guidelines, if that makes sense. Like, you have to have one terrain section that's your base, and they have, instead of having like you have to use only corner shaped runes for everything, you have to use you get like these like squares so you can put whatever kind of terrain you want on, right? And so you can technically not have any L-shaped runes in your board at all and still be tournament legal. Right, you can do that now. It definitely improved terrain and objective shit in 11. I think it's much better.
I don't think I'd ever play. Honestly, I don't think I'd ever play a 40k tournament, man. Like, no offense, but like that sounds like hell. That sounds like not.
I would try it sometime just for fun, just to give it a shot. I think it'd be kind of fun to see what happened.
Okay.
I've watched some videos, and maybe this.
Oh, see you, Bimmy.
I don't know. Like, sorry. Go ahead, Bimmy. Sorry.
No, he left. He just had to say he dipped.
Oh, he did. Okay, what the? My bad. Jeez, I'm hearing ghosts in my head. Well, sayonara, good sir. Dude, I've watched some like supposedly like top level like competitive, and I don't know. I'm power leveling myself a little bit. The game I played after. Again, old frag history lesson. You remember like Matt Ward and like 5th edition and like the bullshit that was like flyers and stuff that was like just
I think
so
so.
Preposterously stupid that like it was like you played flyers and you won, or you didn't play flyers and you got raped.
Yeah.
Like, you literally could not interact with the flyers, and they would just like strafe the table and like obliterate it was like you were just it was realistically airstriking, like, which is not fun for a semi-simulative war game, right? Where you kind of want to be able to engage with the enemy, like
yes.
Not have one side play what's the fucking what was the other one? What was the other game that was the space 40k one?
Oh, Aeronautica. What's not Aeronautica Imperialis? It's fucking Battlefield Gothic.
Yeah, Battlefield Gothic. Yeah. There was like one side was playing in 5th edition. Like, you had flyers, you were playing Battlefield Gothic, and you just like violated the other guy.
Yeah. And then since then, flyers have been dog shit. It's like they can't balance them to be good, because like either they're like incomprehensibly like good. Well, I mean, that's just how warfare is. Like, if you have a fucking flyer in actual war, like, it's obviously so much superior to ground forces, right? Like,
right.
In like actual war, you will just like, if you have a plane, you are tactically so much superior to your enemy. Like, you will just bomb them into oblivion.
Yeah.
But
so I watched I was watching like some videos of like they have like a world team championship like tournament for 40k, and I was like, some of these things don't seem like what you would do, what I would imagine you would do in a competitive, like if you agree to like specific competitive principles in a war game, like it seemed like people were kind of making shit up on the fly a little bit, which to me was like a little disturbing. Like, you know, like it didn't seem like there was like a lot of consistency in terms, and not in terms of like adjudications of the rules or whatever. Like it wasn't like, oh, we have a disagreement about something that comes up. Okay, we'll call a judge over to the table, and then he can just like make a decision.
Yeah.
It seemed like just it seemed like people didn't even understand how to be consistent in terms of like model positioning or like specific measurements. It felt like very weird too, because I played a lot of War Machine, and I bring up 5th edition because War Machine used to be like a really fucking big game. It's not as big now, it's kind of coming back, but it's nowhere near as big as like GW, and it was more like a skirmish tactical game. But it was like, at the time, it was lauded as like the GW killer, and it has a really like tight rule set that lent itself to like playing competitively. It was more kind of like battle chessy, sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of more like you were playing Fire Emblem, like kind of. It's more equivalent to you're playing Fire Emblem on the tabletop, which is like a cool idea. You don't get to like customize your leaders or whatever. Like you have to take set lists, but like the interactions, it's like Fire Emblem meets Magic kind of, but like on the table. But so it's like a really cool game. But in that game, it's like competitively, it's very, very tight, and it's not like you aren't considered like a weenie for asking somebody, especially since they introduced like pre-measuring into the game, so you can pretty much like understand where like, and a lot of it's about like putting your models out at certain distances and like baiting your opponents into. They have like scenario elements and things like this.
Yeah,
it is kind of like more like run into the circle sort of stuff, but it's like the tempo of that is like interesting, and the lists were interesting. But the 40K like tournaments that I was watching did not seem like they had that sort of like, it seemed like a lot looser. I don't know, that would sort of like annoy me.
The problem,
like if somebody was trying to like get advantage over me, like, you know, in that way, and I'm like just trying to like play like pretty fairly like with them, that would just like, if there's like no consistency, you know what I mean? Like on a competitive level, like obviously just playing beer and pretzels, who gives a shit? Like, you know, like let's just have fucking fun and throw beers back.
The problem is that partially it's because Games Workshop isn't the greatest at writing rules, I would say, especially when it comes to movement and like especially vehicle movement. Like if stuff's on a base in 40K, usually the movement stuff, it makes a lot of sense, but like vehicle movement has been a problem in both 10th and 11th edition. And like you have these like rotating,
every edition.
And it's because they're not on bases, because they have overhangs and shit. If they're on a base, it's like,
is it still WYSIWYG or in 11?
Yeah, well, depends. If you're at a tournament, yeah, it is. And if you're at a tournament, I actually don't know about True Line of Sight actually with 11th edition. I haven't. They have changed a lot of rules.
Was it True Line of Sight in 10th?
Was that?
Was it True Line of Sight in 10th?
Yes, it was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, vehicles were always like, I remember that even back.
But the problem is that like
they were the fucking
40K's at a weird. It's at a weird spectrum where it's trying to be both a competitive and the game. Clearly, the game rules are written as if it's meant to be a competitive game, but the models are like designed for a narrative game. If that makes sense, like it's really 40K is like best when it's a narrative war game and not a competitive war game, because as a competitive war game, it's kind of terrible because there's something to just so unbalanced. But it's a lot of fun as a narrative game, which is why Crusade is great.
Right. Where you can kind of like set the framework of how these things operate to fun balance everything. Like, you know, like depending on what kind of story you want to tell. Absolutely, yeah.
Because like the origin of it was they took D&D Games Workshop made Dungeons and Dragons models, and they wanted to do a war game out of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So it's like it comes from role playing inherently in some ways. So it's like there is some, you know, the tabletop is a representation of something that you were narratively telling with your opponent, which I don't know. I feel like when it's that, the game's really good, but when it's but like Kultek is saying is that the line of sight and cover arguments are the worst because the rules are not super clear. They're not written clearly, because if they're written super clearly, if they write them too clearly, certain things can take advantage of it and cheese the game. Like if you have a fucking, you know, a tank that's a certain size or whatever, and depending on how big your train is, it can really like cheese the game and make it unfair.
Right,
So they
right.
have to be
Yeah.
vague with their writing, and because of that, there's all these arguments and decisions. It's a real fucking mess. And I don't know. I think they really should shift away from. I think competitive 40K in general is just kind of stupid. It should be more narrative. I think they should focus more on, because at GTs they have narrative campaigns there too, which are apparently really fun, and they're a lot of fun to do because like you're doing like a story campaign.
I would love to take an army and play in one of those narrative.
Like
That'd be sick. That'd be
I think
super cool.
like they have a couple. I think there was this one I saw where they like have like people in cosplay, like characters like GW actors come out in cosplay, and like there's like a Necron guy who come out and talk to you. I mean, it's a bit cringe, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of like, this is cool. It's like but yeah, no, it's still fun. If we ever get together again, I will 100%. I can bring my models with me. We can play some shit because I'd be up for that for sure. I can show you the new 11th edition rules, or if you want to play on TTS, it might be fun sometime too. Yeah, it's a real it's a conundrum because like you want the game to be fair, but like fun shit isn't fair. Like fair is like sometimes fair is sometimes the enemy.
Is not like
fair is oftentimes the enemy of making things fun.
Story. Like if you're concerned about the story, it's like okay, somebody gets like super gacked or whatever. Some guy's a super laser. It's like, all right, now we can construct a narrative around like the nature of the super laser, right?
Exactly.
Like blowing up my dudes or something like this, and then it's like a desperate scramble or something while I'm under the gun, and that in and of itself, like as opposed to it being, it's more like representative of like a real quote unquote situation, which in and of itself could be pretty fun. It's not like in the War Machine game, if you're playing like competitively, you're basically trying to win like battle chests against somebody else, you know. So like like the nature of getting the correct like tempo trades going and gaining more material advantage like is the whole like that engine sort of like makes that part of the game fun, you know. Whereas I think with 40K it definitely could do, and again also the setting in 40K is just like fucking incredible, right?
It's
like,
awesome.
Obviously it's
great.
It's
hard to like look at other games because like the setting and the models in 40K are so good. It's kind of like if I look at other games, it's kind of like, is this as good? And a lot of times the answer is no, which is not the case for fantasy stuff.
It certainly does not have as good a fucking narrative structure as by any fucking like by fathoms. It is beneath 40K in terms of like its narrative through away. Like the models are cool, and like some of the fucking things are like cool, and like some of the ways the lists play are like really really cool. But it's more like cool and like you're playing Fire Emblem plus Magic the Gathering. Like you can play like a turbo white like sort of kind of list, or like I'm using Magic just kind of as like a ad hoc example. These aren't like one to one. But you can do like blue control or like blue red sort of like with some of the factions in the game, you know, like and that part of it, like that crunchy part and like the execution of that is really fun. And the models do look kind of cool, but they don't hold a candle to W by like 10%.
So Billy Regal.
Billy Regal says do more rant videos. Is that me or Mr. Hooligan?
For me, I could do some more rant videos. I haven't done some rant videos in a while because I've just been doing streams lately. But yeah, I should do some more. I can do some rant videos. I haven't much to rant about. I'll be honest. I haven't been that unhappy. I haven't had shit to rant about because things are too boring. If that makes sense, I don't have anything to be upset about.
That's like illegal in this sector, nigga. I think that's illegal in this sector.
It's illegal in the sector to like not. It's like I don't have a problem with anything going on right now. But he also said I'm going to play Fire Emblem. If he means the new Fire Emblem, yes. I'm not sure I'm going to buy it at launch because it's too expensive. But I do plan to play. I wasn't planning to play it because the main characters in the first trailer, all the characters they showed were brown, and there's like one white guy. And I'm like, I don't necessarily know if I want to play as one of these brown people. But now I've seen the new trailer. You actually can, the main character's a custom character, so I can make my character white, and so it's not as bad.
Just headcanon them as honorariums. Oh.
Yeah, and so I'm okay playing the game now because I'm not actually forced to play as a black person. So it's okay. I can actually be. In fact, the main character is so white. They're like they wear nothing but white. Just a purely white person. They're like a white angel. It's incredible. So I will be playing that.
They hate Catholicism. Behold the pale horse. You know.
Yeah, I thought Fire Emblem had gone woke, but in fact, Fire Emblem was just allowing you to be a white Chad who can surround yourself with fine brown honeys. It's like the Nick Fuentes dream with the chocolate sin, right?
Uh,
Cool Tech says he thinks 40k has too many factions now. I think the Custodians, the Dwarves, and Gene Stealer cults are necessary. Do I agree with that? I disagree on the Dwarves. I think the Dwarves add a lot to the setting. I think that the way they are now is kind of lesser, but I think that adding the Dwarves makes 40k being fantasy battles but in space make a lot more sense. I think if you have the elves, you have to have the dwarves too. The elves on their own without the dwarves kind of feel weird and out of place. What?
Did the Tau have an analog? Or are they just like space commies? I guess you can't be a medieval communist by definition.
Like the Tau equivalent in Fantasy Battle.
Yeah,
they really
Who
don't.
would be the Tau?
Vampires, maybe? I don't know.
Vampire counts?
Vampire counts? I don't know. They really don't have an equivalent.
God, I would play the shit out of 40k Skaven. I mean, I guess that's nids, kind of. I guess 40k Skaven are nids, actually.
That Tyranids are kind of 40k Skaven.
Yeah, I played nids and Necrons.
I think, I mean, technically, like, there are beastmen in 40k too, and there are ogres and shit. So, like, I think having the dwarves makes sense, but I can see what you're saying with Gene Stealer cults and dwarves. And in Custodies, I think Custodies don't reflect the lore at all as a game thing, but as a faction, they seem fun to play. They just seem like another flavor, and a lot of it's just another flavor of Space Marine in some ways, but more elite. Custodies have shoehorned in women that are strong like Space Marines. Yeah, that is true. The new 30k Custodies having girl Custodians is really stupid. That's really fucking bad.
We need a sector planet rogue. Sector city, sector planet, sector galaxy, sector solar system.
The sector.
sector.
Billy Regal wants me to talk the sector a bit. Well, let's see. I saw Godwinson was posting some shit on Twitter about some guy that I don't understand what's going on. I think Ethan Ralph
did a whole fucking tweet about like the sector that read kind of gay to me. I've had a lot of time on my hands, so I've been keeping the pulse.
Yeah.
I mean, he basically said that he said some things that I thought were true, where it's like he's like making money off this is stupid, but then he was like, I should also be PPP's co-host. And I'm like, brother, like okay, man, like
okay, buddy.
Like let it go, like let it go, man.
It's over, it's been a long time, man. It's time to move on,
It's time to move on, like it's okay, right?
No, there's not been much. Ethan Ralph's been to some shenanigans. I think. Oh, you know what was interesting? I saw like Josh and PvP were at their throats. I guess I didn't realize that Josh and Ashton were doing a fucking show together, which seems like the Kiwi Casino or whatever. That just seems like stupid. And I guess they started getting. And here's why I think that's stupid. Josh is so insufferable. I'm surprised PvP has lasted this long with him. Okay. This is not a criticism even of PvP, but PvP is not good at being around people he finds insufferable and like being their co-host. I'll be totally honest. Like him turning on Surfer, and especially him turning on I think him turning on DSP was entirely because he just couldn't stand DSP and his attitude and shit, right? And Josh is so much worse than DSP in his attitude and his like behavior, like I'm shocked that has lasted as long as his and hasn't blown up sooner. But it sounds like Josh is having a spurred tit shit about everything now. I don't know. I think Josh. I think them associating with Josh or like him aligning with Josh was a huge fucking mistake. If I was in PvP's shoes, I would not associate with Josh. I think it's really fucking stupid. PvP loves Josh, so he has since 2020. If you remember, he hates Josh. He's called Josh a pedophile before they started streaming together. I was there when he was calling Josh Moon a pedophile. I called Josh Moon a pedophile with him. We call them pedophiles together. I was there.
How the turns table, how the labels navel cradles fucking money, like and that makes everything something else. Yeah, I think it's probably the money, right? And all they do is they just watch like fucking Amazing Digital Circus and shit. I don't think they talk about the sector, from what I've picked up on.
Yeah, they're doing some gay boring shit.
Also, like not to, I mean, everything you said about Josh was true, but he did post up, I think, a very good. He posted up an article on Substack that I thought was very good about how, like the Liz Fong Jones thing, about how you can just kind of get like fucking doxxed by anybody, who has enough money, and I thought that was a fucking, I thought that was a good, I thought that was at least a noble thing that he did because it did like basically outline how like fucked the entire circumstance of getting claimed that way is, in terms of like I thought that was good, but again, everything else you said is 110% the case, and I don't have fucking Fox Sticks farm accounts. Like, it's fuck Fox Sticks all the way, all the way.
Yeah, but there's your
So,
sector update, everyone. There's nothing much going on. There probably will be soon. You know, give it a couple of months, something fun will happen. Yeah, there's not that much going on right now. I might be making some videos on some people soon. I have some ideas and doing some. I promised when I started streaming that I'd be doing like a conspiracy theory style stream on some people I don't like, and I think I should still do that. So I tried. Partridge Pete says I tried listening to Kiwi Casino because I thought Worski without Worski might be better, but they have no chemistry at all. I'm not surprised. Like, Josh is a very autistic specific type of person, and I don't know why that even started coming up. When Josh started like dick sucking PvP so much, I was shocked by that. The whole thing is just fucked up. But it is what it is. It's not my place to judge, right? But yeah,
wasn't Josh on the show with Coach and fucking PvP and Goblinson before? Am I insane?
I don't remember.
Am I nuts?
I don't remember that. You might be right, but
fucking old. Like the 2018 before the Starfish, or like close to the time of the Star.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, so it's not like they haven't. I thought it was those four. I thought it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Not the Brian Denneck.
Because it wasn't Worky. Was it? Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. God, I'm good.
Who knows?
Brain hurt. Yeah, the four horsemen. Yeah, the four horsemen. Okay, thank you, Chad King. Thank you. Like. Oh, twin.
Oh yeah, was it This Week in Nectar? Opinions of me buying 2 kilo bag of chicken wings at the butcher on a whim. Depends on the price. If you do get a good deal.
Well, if it's a good butcher, and also make sure if it's a good butcher, like if you're gonna eat it, fuck yeah, dude.
That's good.
Chip out.
Yeah, do it.
Hey yo. Just you gotta make sure to hit one of your nigga connects up for them Kool-Aid pickles. Yo, you gotta get some of them Kool-Aid pickles, cuz. Yo, we gonna have a business. I'll start you off on this Kool-Aid pickle business, cuz.
Victorian Grey.
We doing it.
I am not doing a stream on Brian Dunn. The people I'm gonna be doing streams on will not be people in the sector. I have some bones with people outside the sector that I've held grudges for a long time that I'd like to make some videos on, if that makes sense. It's mostly other YouTubers who I think suck and are terrible. I have drama I want to talk about them. So we'll talk wrestling too. I will talk to you. I'll talk to you about. I'll do a little wrestling update. We'll do a little wrestling update. So WWE was in Minnesota for SummerSlam last weekend. I did not go because I had other plans, so I couldn't go. But even if I could have gone, I wouldn't have because the product has been really terrible. The highlight of the weekend was probably the fucking Nick Aldis debut. I know there was this fucking Roman Reigns Seth Rollins match and a fucking Cody Rhodes CM Punk match, but neither of those interested me. The main event is being centered around 4 or 5 people who I don't really like or care about that much. Cody's probably my favorite of the people who are in the main event, and the problem is that he's being forced to face the same people and the same rotating group of people over and over again. The matchups aren't exciting, and the product is really bad, and it's too advertiser friendly. There's not enough wrestling on the show. So I've not been watching WWE Weekly, and I couldn't tell you what's going on with the storylines because every time I try to, they've also made it very difficult for me to watch it. The whole ESPN app shit to like get it is so expensive. It's like $30 a month. Like that's almost that's
what
a lot.
The fuck?
To get
insanity.
To get just the WWE pay-per-views, not the back in the day you get the fucking WWE Network, where you got not only the new pay-per-views every month, but also the entire backlog of WWE's entire pay-per-view catalog and their like archives and everything. It was $10 a month. Then they moved to Peacock, and on Peacock it went down in price to $5 a month. They got rid of a lot of the archive, but you still got the pay-per-views every month, but they added ads to it if you paid only $5, or you could still pay $10 and get no ads. So I went to the $5 ad tier, and it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't as good as the WWE Network, but it was still okay. And then they've moved from the Peacock to ESPN, and you don't get a pay-per-view archive, really. You get the new ones they've gotten. They've got a couple of them up, right? But there's not a huge pay-per-view archive, and it's $30 a month for what? Like, listen, I paid for AEW. That was $30 a month is $360 a year. AEW does pay-per-views for, I think it's like $50 every month now, which is insane, and I would not pay for all of those. But it's not that far off, and that's a pay-per-view, not a fucking subscription service, right? So it's a little bit different. Like, you're paying for this, and you can watch it forever, even if you don't have to keep subscribing to watch the pay-per-view again, right? Because you have it in your library, your pay-per-view library. Plus, you can get fucking My AEW, which is like $10 a month if you buy the year of it, and you get Dynamite, Collision, and pay-per-views all streaming for free, all streaming on your fucking sub, so you don't even have to pay for anything. That's a fucking great deal right there. Danhausen saving WWE unironically. I think Danhausen's one of the best things in the show. He's kind of they're kind of overplaying him a bit right now. It's kind of running out its steam, but yeah, he's one of the best parts of the show. Which show is the most fun right now? JCW. It's free on YouTube. Vince Russo is booking it, and it's amazing. Watch. I love AEW. I'm an AEW diehard. I've been to a ton of shows. I was the very first All In 2018. I've been to a ton of the big pay-per-views. Every time they come to town, I go to AEW. If there's a live AEW show near you, you should go, because it's a fun live show to go to. They have a great live atmosphere. They don't show commercials during the commercial break. They do like fan interaction and stuff. It's very fun. Highly recommend going to an AEW show because it's a fun time. But the AEW product has a lot of problems right now of being too long. AEW has like the AEW is supposed to have a 2-hour show every week, right? Dynamite this week was 3 hours long. They advertised it as being a half-hour overrun. They went a half-hour over their half-hour overrun. That's insane. Their pay-per-views are like 7 hours long every time. Is too much. They are doing too much and they're burning me out. They need to slow down and give me more. They need to give me less, but better quality. Is what I think. The quality is really good. I think the actual like quality of wrestling and storytelling is really good, but it's too long. I can't keep up with it. But no, I'd recommend if you want to watch a fun wrestling show every week, you can watch JCW Lunacy on YouTube every Thursday before I stream. I like stream. It starts at like 8 and it starts at like 7 and ends at like 9 essentially usually, and it's great every week because it's fucking Vince Russo booking. There was a who is the baby daddy angle with a fucking horror girl. Like there was like a fucking horror girl manager who where every week would come out with an increasingly larger baby bump. She got pregnant like 3 weeks ago or whatever. Like she just revealed she's pregnant like a month or so ago, and she's already got the baby bump out to here, and it gets bigger every week.
Just about to shit it out, like, you know.
And the thing is, they tape the shows, so they tape the shows like multiple times. Like, they tape multiple shows at a location in a night, right? So then she'll come out, and then in between the episodes, she'll just come out to the same fans, and she'll have a bigger baby bump. It's amazing. And then they found out it was actually the 600-pound Mr. Happy is the fucking baby daddy, and it's like this.
Was her sidecar, like, you know?
It's amazing.
Or a front car, maybe.
Yes.
Her masthead.
Listen, I'm not saying that show is great or all the wrestlers are great on it, but it's consistently. I look forward to it. I think it's fun and it's free. I think that's the best part. It's free and it's like an hour and a half show every week, and that's all I have to do is watch an hour and a half show every week, and that's it. It's pretty fun. Victorian Rachel asked which show is the worst fun right now. That's a tough one. Between, I would say NXT, but if we're not, let's discount NXT. The answer is probably either Raw or SmackDown. I'd say probably it's SmackDown is the worst right now. is the answer. But yeah, Billy Corgan owns the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, so he runs that show now, apparently. Victorian Greatness just looked. The Lesnar arc was the best WWE put ass in the seats. Lesnar just retired. There's no more Brock Lesnar. They got nothing left to fall back on.
I mean, how old is he? He's probably fucking getting up there, right?
He's almost 50. He's almost 50. He looks crazy for like almost 50-year-old, but he's almost. I think he's
I mean, well, he has like god tier genetics. The dude's a freaking demon. Like it's like fucked up. Like,
yeah.
But you know.
But yeah, I don't
like Joe Rogan about it. Like he's like not that gay shit, but you know.
But yeah, that's the wrestling update. That's what's going on. It's been okay. It's been okay.
Sounds pretty fucking gay to me. Except for
JCW.
Vince Russo.
Vince Russo.
Juggalo Championship Wrestling would be fire. Who was that kid who always was like doing the fucking wrestling stunts on YouTube and like doing the hardcore shit?
Yeah. Well, that's what JCW is. It's Juggalo Championship Wrestling, and it's the Juggalo Wrestling show. That's what Vince Russo is booking.
It literally is the Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's Vince Russo is booking Insane Clown Posse's wrestling promotion, and it's good.
Oh yeah, that has to be the one. That's gotta be the one.
It's amazing. They have the Brothers of Construction. The two clown brothers that are the tag team champs. They've got a Backstreet Boys gimmick guy. They've got Cocaine. It's Kane, but he's white, so he's Cocaine.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
HH, brother.
HH.
RIP.
Yeah, it's Juggalo Championship Wrestling. That's what JCW is. It's the Juggalo show. You got you got Violent J on the show every week. They've got a fucking mob. They've got like a mafia faction. Who's like a fucking like just like a generic like I'm from an Italian mob guy.
That's fucking good shit.
Yeah, it's good shit. I've got Cobra.
Look, the Lesnar arc was the best WWE or MMA put asses in the seats. Do you mean Victorian Greyjoy? You mind clarifying that? Do you mean weather or
Brock Lesnar?
No, but like I don't understand. Like, do you mean whether WWE or MMA it puts asses in the seats? From what Victorian Greyjoy said, I just don't understand his question.
I think it's a statement. He's just saying Brock Lesnar stuff.
Oh, was the best. Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Okay, no, I'm fucking idiot.
Like EC3.
ICW. Incel Championship Wrestling.
ICW.
I think Gahoole has already started it off. I think it was.
There's two matches in the Incel Championship Wrestling, and I'm 1-1.
I commentated one of them.
You did. That was.
I commentated one of them.
That was a good time, man. Good times.
That was fucking Bob.com. How good we had it. My God.
Good old days. I don't know what else is going on. It's just been kind of quiet last week. I had a busy weekend outside of the internet, though. Stone Cold Moggs Brock. Well, yeah, that's obvious. Stone Cold Steve Austin's fucking awesome. All right. I'm going to start wrapping up the stream soon, but before I do have to make an announcement about what next week's stream will be. And I have to make a confession. You're not going to like what I'm about to show you.
Oh shit.
What I'm about to show you is going to be... It's been hiding in the background and no one's noticed. It's a real...
I can't fucking mute this on my goddamn... Fuck. So Jewish. Why would they not let me mute it on the fucking... God, Shiba. Twitch stream scam. Switch to...
It's a Switch 2.
No! No! Did you get Kirby Air Riders?
I did say I wouldn't buy one. And here I am. with one. I have it hooked up to the TV
That's
in the room
so
right now, but yeah. I bought a Switch 2.
It's fucking.
I got-
Mario. It's crazy. Did you get Kirby Air Riders?
Not yet. I'm gonna plan it. I haven't bought. I only bought. So the games I've got for right now are. So I got Final Fantasy VII Remake when it was on sale for like $10 on the eShop a couple months before I bought it before I bought the Switch 2, and that's where I decided because I saw it was on sale for like $10. I'm like, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna get a Switch 2. So we can get a JPEG of this. Hold, let me put the column thing away. Let me pull the. I can do this. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a special. We're gonna do. I don't know if I like that.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let me get. Hopefully that is good enough.
Yeah, Billy, I would buy a Switch 2
Headset
for
off?
fucking Air Riders alone, dude. Like
Headset
from what
off?
I've watched, I was
Okay, no headset.
like, God damn.
Move the microphone
Who
out.
is it? Miyamoto, whoever the fuck made whoever made what it was Miyamoto, right? Who made Kirby? God, I'm losing my fucking
Sakurai,
mind. dude.
Masahiro Sakurai.
It was Sakurai? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Sakurai. Like it was like a fucking love letter to the entire series. It's so good, man. So fucking good. Like the whole fucing.
Oh, I got a Switch 2! Oh! This light's too bright. It's not correct. This is better.
Our show. And you know what's fucked up about that game? Because they have like the fucking super cool, like super extra awesome, like online city trial. Everybody's like competitively optimizing for like playing fucking city trial online on Kirby's Air Riders, and I'm like, you niggas gay. You niggas fucking gay. Shit fucking sucks, bro. You killing this poor little pink thing. Killing my poor little pink. Woody. Tears.
So I have bought. Donkey Kong is not. Get the VR headset's good with Breath of the Wild VR mode. Oh, the Virtual Boy headset. The cardboard one or like the actual one? Because like I don't know, that's expensive. They're both kind of expensive. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it, but not anytime soon. But yeah, I bought the Switch 2. I had Mario Kart World on it, because I could do I could do Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, or Pokopia with the bundle that I got. And I will say I did not pay full price for the Switch 2. I used the deal through Sam's Club where I got the version with the game for $400. So it ended up being... So, yes, that's expensive, but it's supposed to be $500, so I got it for $100 off. And when the Switch 2 first came out, I said it should have been $400. Is what I said, because the Switch OLED was $350.
Wait, I thought you said the Switch 2 was $1K.
No, the Switch 2 is $500 with a game. But I wanted to, so it's only it was $500, but I thought that was way overpriced for what it was. I thought it should have been $400, which is what I ended up paying. So I paid $400 to Nintendo for a Switch 2. Was that morally correct? No. And then do I need to apologize for my transgressions? Yes. But the price was going to go up in September. I will give Nintendo credit. They have announced their price increase months in advance. So if you want to get it, you had the entire summer to save up and do it. And I will say, I appreciate that because now I know for sure. I knew for sure this was my chance to buy it at the cheaper price. So I did it. I paid $400 for it, which was expensive, But for a video game console with a full price game with it, it's not terrible. And I have ordered Donkey Kong. I bought a physical copy for Donkey Kong because I want a physical copy of it. And with everything going on with
We're
Sony,
just keeping up with the Friday login, aren't we?
I will be
This is how you
playing
get back into
Donkey
Friday.
Kong Bonanza on stream soon. I'm not sure if I'll play the whole game on stream, but I'll play some of the game on stream with you guys. I think it's an appropriate thing to do given the situation. But yeah, that's what's happened. Yeah, that's it. I have a Switch 2. I caved, and I've held the Switch 2 in my hands. I might even do a review of the Switch 2 so far and how I feel about it. It seems like a very lateral move from the Switch 1, but comparing it to my Switch OLED, I think the screen is pretty comparable. Even though it's not an OLED screen, it's a very nice screen. And it's a lot more comfortable. Even though it's bigger, it's actually a lot more comfortable. It's more comparable in size to a Steam Deck. And I'll do a whole review of it for you. Remember when the PS3 being $600 was a scandal? The PS3 being $600 was a scandal. Because $600 was fucking insane. It was insane. The PS3 eventually was $300. So it became half the price it was. The Switch 2, the most expensive Switch 2, is still cheaper than the PS3 was. Without accounting for inflation. That's insane.
Yeah. I was about to say, without
That's
without
without
the Big
any
Mac.
inflation, and that's just straight up. That was insanity. Trifox did groom me. It's true.
Gahoole and
Buying a Switch 2. So I have a Switch 2.
That Sam's Club deal.
I couldn't. It was a good price. $400 is a good deal for the console with the game. And yes, I did enjoy, and I've played Mario Kart World, and I thought I was not going to like it, but I'm actually enjoying it. I think I liked it better than 8. Hot take, I did not think Mario Kart 8 was that good, and the controls and feel of Mario Kart World are better than Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart World is actually a more fun game to play. I thought the stretches between stages in Grand Prix were going to annoy me. It doesn't. It's actually totally fine. There's only a couple of times where it's just a straightaway between stages. Most of the time, the stuff between stages is actually an additional, long track where you're doing curves and shit. You're not just doing it's actually more interesting. It's more like every stage besides the first stage in a Grand Prix is one of those where instead of having multiple laps on the same track, you're doing a long race. You know how there's some races in Mario Kart where there's segments on the track instead of there being a loop, and you're just going from beginning to end of the track. That's what every stage in the Grand Prix is like, except for the first one and the last one. And you know what? They're good, they're well designed, and they're fun. The open world is somewhat generic. Yeah, though I don't think the open world mode is very fun, but the open world mode is a side mode, really. The open world thing is a side single-player mode. The actual fun part is the Grand Prix and the fucking knockout thing, which uses the same stages but in a different way. I will say the amount of coming from Mario Kart 8 though, that the amount of Grand Prix being only 8, I think, is kind of small compared to what I'm used to. So I beat the game. I beat all the Grand Prix in a night. So. Will it have replayability? Maybe. It might be fun to play with friends, but I will probably play it more than I play 8, because I don't find 8 that much fun. What had the worst launch? Someone's asking. Sean Thiem and Billy are saying something had the worst launch lineup of all time, and I'm not sure if that was the Switch 1 or the Switch 2, because the Switch 1 had Breath of the Wild.
I think he said, I loved Switch 1 so much and had the worst launch lineup of all time, if you're talking about Billy Regal.
So I'm not sure if he's saying that about Switch 1. Yeah, in terms of available games, it was I Am
Yeah, I remember it was
Setsuna.
pretty fucking shite.
It was Breath of the Wild and I Am Setsuna.
And Splatoon, right? It was Splatoon as well?
Splatoon wasn't out at launch. It was out later that summer. Splatoon 2.
Really? Jeez, Shiba.
And so it's like Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon 2 came out later that summer. I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Um, I
Oh, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot.
PS3 launch somehow. Oh, PS3 launch was quite bad. Yeah, I did not have very good fucking launches.
PS3 got no games.
The Switch 1 launch lineup was, if it wasn't for Breath of the Wild, it would be a terrible lineup. But it did have Breath of the Wild, which, if you enjoyed that game, was a great. You could spend like the whole like first half of the year playing that game and you were fine. Nintendo must have suffered the transitions committed against the West. Perhaps you're right. But
Yeah,
yeah,
there almost is something to. Although I feel like that was like the fucking start of like Collectathon Asaurus Rex, where you had
Yeah.
to like, cause didn't you have to collect all the little fucking weenie idiots, like the little leaf dudes, and then
The Koroks.
there were like 10 quintillion of them.
You didn't have to. That's the thing. The thing is, like, the way Nintendo designed that game, you weren't supposed to collect and do everything. You were supposed to, like, play through the game like you were. The idea behind Breath of the Wild is that you were supposed to explore and, like, pick up. You were supposed to have the little secrets you could find as you were exploring the world and getting between each dungeon, right? Or each temple, or whatever the fuck. There's only 4 temples, but it was just more about exploring, you know? And so there wasn't that much to find in the open world, but like if you were a perfectionist and completionist, that game is a miserable experience. Like doing all the shrines is terrible.
Right.
Doing all the Korok seeds is so waste of fucking time. It's like it's not worth it and it's a terrible idea.
Right.
But the problem is what people saw is that game was successful and they copied that game's design. And they like
paradigm.
And Assassin's Creed was similar, where like instead of having meaningful side quests and cool collectibles and things to find in an open world, what Zelda Breath of the Wild was trying to do was make the exploration itself the meaningful, fun side quest, like moving between each part of the environment. Like the fun part of Breath of the Wild is moving around the environment, but what people saw is that we don't actually have to put any time to side quests or whatever, and we just have little collectibles everywhere that you pick up and cross off on a check mark, and then people will love that.
Right.
But
yeah, it wasn't even like it was like the sprawl of it that's the problem, right? Because you think about games like sort of like Spyro or even like Banjo Kazooie, right? And
Yeah.
especially the first 3 Spyros, I think are like are good examples of like tight like the idea of the collecting is that you experience a zone, right? You experience what the fuck? Oh, who the hell? Oh, Zach.
Hold up. Oh, I gotta do the video. I gotta do the video. Oh, I gotta do the video for someone quick. Let me just pause the music so I can do this. Ha ha! Gooner mod! Ha ha ha! Gooner mod! Gooner mod!
I think he fucked it up too because it says like
It's
Goon
fucked up.
Road Do. So
I think. Well, the thing about Breath of the Wild was like the fun part of that game was just like playing and moving Link around the world. That's the fun part of the game. But when that isn't fun, that like map design is bad. So that map and idea of the design is fine because the fun part of the game was just exploring and interacting with the environment.
It was just like figuring out.
But then if you add that, if you do that with like Assassin's Creed or some other fucking like dog shit RPG, or like fucking the new God of War game was similar, I think. Where a bunch of little shit collectibles you didn't want scattered about everywhere. If you do that with something like that, it doesn't work because the fun parts of those games are completing the quests and exploring the world and like finding like the environmental details and shit.
100%.
So that's my take on that.
I'm good.
But yeah, it did cause a bad trend in gaming. And it's interesting.
Unless you just play indies, like fuck it, or just fucking mods.
Yeah, I don't know. I still have enjoyed some modern games that have come out. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna say something that might be very divisive here to everyone. But we're gonna look at something together. We're gonna watch something together quick.
No, yeah.
I want to show you guys a video that I watched that has swayed me on a certain game. And I want you to take an honest look at this with me because I'm shocked at this. not gonna watch the whole thing.
Cartridge Pete, you mean the one they did on Oni Plays?
Oh, Sonic Frontiers. I beat Sonic Frontiers. It was actually pretty fun. I didn't think Sonic Frontiers was that bad. I thought it was okay.
Ugh, what? That game looked gross.
I mean, it did look gross, but like,
Yeah, dude. There was nothing.
it was ugly, but it was kind of fun. It was like fun to just like, move Sonic around. It was actually somewhat fun to play, if that makes sense. Like, it was extremely ugly.
God. Now I feel like a fucking now I feel like a fucking Booyarma. Now I feel like I'm fucking. Now I feel like I'm talking about Led Zeppelin. You know, Led Zeppelin was the only band that really did anything in the musical frontier back in my day.
No, Sonic Frontiers was funny because like the game was like looks so janky, but like the actual controlling Sonic is pretty fun. And essentially they just like put like a bunch of platforming challenges in this kind of like ugly open world. But the platforming challenges were fun, so it's kind of like I was fine with it.
The ugliness didn't put you off.
It did at first, but I bought it on sale for like $20. And I just tried it out, and it was actually pretty addictive to just like go through all the. It was actually addictive to go through, even though the game is fun despite it being ugly, if that makes sense.
God, but why didn't they make it not ugly? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you doing the video. We talk. We'll talk about it. We'll circle back after you play.
Why did they make it not ugly? I don't know why. I think they just like use a bunch of Unreal Engine assets. I think they use a bunch of like really like stock looking assets for the environment.
Yeah,
in
it
the
does
world.
look like it does. It has that nasty like
But I will
nasty
say,
like slick patina that like Unreal does, like that like slime, not slime, but it's like lacquered,
yeah,
bleh.
Sean, that's actually Sonic Forces, not Sonic Frontiers. We're watching now. What we are watching now is the gameplay demo for the new Fable game. The new modern Fable game that's coming out next year. And we're going to look at this game.
Wait, let me mute myself. So I can actually watch this. Give me 1 second.
6 regions in our visually diverse open world. It's characterized by beautiful rolling hills and lush, colourful foliage, inspired by the British countryside. There are settlements of different sizes throughout the world, each with their own population.
Here's the thing. Every trailer I've ever seen for this fucking Fable game has made it look like the worst fucking game of all time. This gameplay demo makes it look like really fucking good. I don't know what it is, but like when they make trailers for this fucking game, right? It looks like a dog shit. It looks terrible, right? And there's like black people everywhere, full of Pakis and Indians, and it looks like really ugly. But like when you look at this gameplay trailer, and I played Fable 1, 2, and 3 on the Xbox. You know, when I played Fable. I didn't play Fable 1 actually. I just played Fable 2 and 3. But Fable 2 and 3 were fun games, and
I quickly run into the beating heart of Albion. Its people.
Like, look,
and families.
Most of the people here,
they just want to spend time in the pub.
Well, there's a black guy, never mind. But most of the people in here are white. They're just fucking normal looking white dudes.
What do you want then?
And they're not that hideous looking.
If I ask him to follow me,
Follow me. I don't deal with randos.
he won't. And he thought I was weird. That's fair.
Right then.
But like, it has the same interactions with the other Fable games. It has the same, like, depending on what you can just like give people money to make them like you and stuff. Like, this is like the entire town is like a.
In the story, I'm here investigating. If
It looks not that bad, and the graphics don't look that bad. They look fucking okay, actually.
And the strange magical incidents being reported in Silverbrook.
The character could be, yeah, the character must be homosexual. I think there's probably gays and shit in this, but I think there was gays and shit in the first couple, in the second and third Fable. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe they could help me find Isabel.
So it's not like out of the character for this series to do that.
In the town square. Let's see what's going on.
Someone needs to tell this little brat what's what. Oh, Hero, can you do me a favor?
Oh my God, it's an ugly brown dude.
No! I won't let you kill Colin! Hero! You have to stop him!
Look,
The lip sync on this is actually really bad.
I'm a butcher, and Colin's just a pig. Do I need to spell it out?
But I'm not like all the other pigs. Am I, John?
I remember when I watched that, I remember thinking this was pretty good. Maybe it looks like shit still. I don't know. But it doesn't look that bad, is my point. Like, the whole thing is like, it just looks like a normal Fable game. Is my thought. Perspic died. Perspic deserves to die.
If I get
They're all
caught
ventriloquists.
committing crimes, I'll find myself in trouble with the law.
But like you can buy almost any house or property. Like it's very like seems like very interactable, like open world. Like there's actually like almost all the businesses are like for sale and shit. I don't know. It seems kind of cool. Um, and every character seems to have like personality quirks and shit. It looks pretty good. But that's my little hot take. Is that I'm actually somewhat looking forward to the new Fable game, even though every trailer for every like made trailer for this game, like the cinematic trailers they made for it, looks like complete dog shit. But the actual gameplay trailers they've shown look okay. So there's my hot take.
For the little part I saw, it looked kind of alright. Although I don't know, I have to like jump between things. So
Give that if you're interested. I would give that trailer a watch. I'm not sure if I have time to watch it all tonight, but I think one of the problems that Microsoft has, they're dog shit at advertising their video games. They don't know how to make their games look good in trailers or appealing. No, it doesn't, lol. Well, fair enough, Partridge Pete. I could be wrong. But I remember when I saw the game, I thought it looked a lot better than I thought it would. But I could end up being completely wrong. But that gameplay demo does more to make me interested in that game than anything fucking trailer they made for it. Because they don't know how to fucking make a good trailer. They like have like retarded, like ugly brown people in it and really bad like cutscenes. Like, it just doesn't look good.
also, sorry, Chad. I didn't mean to miss your messages. If I fucking did, the fucking Jewish goddamn whatever.
The
Fucking hate you.
juice. Have you
God.
looked at the new Wolverine game coming out? No, I don't have a PS5, so I'm not gonna play it. All right. Well, it's getting kind of late, chat. I'm gonna get going.
Retribution, I mean resolution arc, bro.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Get ready for my life tomorrow. Can we get
What's an NHH? Chad King 88.
Oh, I think it means nigger Heil Hitler.
Nigga Heil Hitler?
Nigga Heil Hitler.
Oh my niggas, Nazis, nigga Heil Hitler. Quote me on that. PS3 got no triple. That's the only thing I could presume it means.
But anyways, it's been fun talking to you all. It's been a fun stream, but I will bid you all good night as I move on to the rest of my night. So, adios, muchachos. Have a good
God
one.
bless chat.
God bless the chat, and God bless all of you, and I will see you all in the future. Good night.